I told you I'd take you to all the amazing places at Beef 2024, and this one is a real treat. It's an absolute paddock to plate sensation. They have every aspect of this supply chain controlled. We've spoken to some really interesting chefs this week, but I'm about to introduce you to one who's very special. He has his restaurant, The Boathouse, on the Sunshine Coast, but he's jumped up to the Tropic of Capricorn to work with the Angus family. Very well known in this part of the world. Blair Angus, of course, a former president, or chair indeed, of Beef Australia for many years. He and his wife Josie have signature beef on their property Sondela that our family sold to them. So this one is really close to home. Sondela, if you may not have read in the media, also has an abattoir on it. So all the meat that is at this restaurant that's being fed out to the many, many patrons that have come here this week is from their place. It truly is from paddock to plate. So let's find out what it's like on the palate. Let's meet Shane Bailey. He's up here. Oh, he's already doing heavens to Betsy. It's Beef Week and we're doing Oysters Kilpatrick. What on earth?
Well, this is my recipe for Noosa Boathouse. So this is brisket bacon that we smoke in there, and it's a little bit of beef and reef, and it's pretty special.
Absolutely very special. You've been so busy. I've caught you just before your luncheon service. How many people have been through this restaurant?
I think we did close to 1,000 in the restaurant. We did a couple hundred in our beef garden, and we've got a team of about 6 that are still wrapping in the grab and go and struggling to keep out. So let's just say a fair bit.
I've seen the lines at the grab and go. Absolutely incredible. What have you got on the menu here? Give us a little taste.
So the grab and go, we've got our brisket bacon burgers in there. So we do a breakfast in there, sausage rolls, and of course everything's signature beef. So even the fat the tallow we've rendered down in the fryer for the chips, it's all beef fat from all our offcuts, no wastage. We've got Texas chili in there. We've got Mossaman beef curry. We've sort of got a lot of different things for different flavours in there.
I had the rib fingers. They were exceptional. Panko crumb rib fingers.
Yeah, the intercostals are something special too. They're one of my favourites. They're really good.
It was delicious. What about here at Signature Beef? This restaurant's packed. Honestly, they are allowing some walk-ins, but you really must have booked to get a berth here.
Yeah, the only way you sort of get in if people have got to race off, because a lot of them need to stay. But yeah, I think we've got 300 booked for lunch. So we'll probably get in another 100. So yeah, we've got some beautiful entrees. We have an offal of the day. Today we have liver and bacons. Yesterday it was crumb brains. So we've got all the special stuff. We've got a bone marrow pipe that we roast with bread. Of course, we've got all the great steaks, and we cook all our potatoes in the beef fat. We've got a smoker going out there, and we've got a flame grill. So we're doing a lot of the tomahawks and the Delmonicos. We're doing oyster blades. So a lot of our stuff's to share. So you can either share or you can have a little small petite rump. And then we've got things like beef bourguignon. And I've got my Asian beef cheeks with the tamarind dressing from Boathouse. So it's a bit of a collaboration, the menu between Blair and myself. And we've tried to cover sort of the whole animal, the sustainability, what we're about. And that's why things down to spending 3 months of going around all the op shops and getting all the grandma style plates rather than just buying something from China. So it's all about reuse and recycle. So
they're absolutely beautiful. It was one thing I noticed when I indeed had the beef cheek. It was really splendid, a cut that's often overlooked, but it absolutely shone on your menu here. This type of collaboration, it's a heck of a lot of work, and I know you've got a lot of people from Signature Beef helping you out here, people that would usually be on farm. They've fancied themselves up and they've come in here to the restaurant. That must be an exciting collaboration.
Yeah, they're all a good bunch. Blair's son, at the wedding, we went out and gave him a hand, and all those guys were the waiters, and I had all my family there. So I think they got a little bit of a taste of hospitality. So they're in here doing it, and look, they're doing a fantastic job, and they're really credit to Josie and Blair. They've got some great young kids and some great people working with them, and it's been a great experience for us. My team in the back, this is all our 4th beef. So us guys used to run the chef restaurant, and now we're doing our own thing with Blair. Obviously, Blair was the man behind the whole Celebrity Chef program. So we go way back to, I think, 2012 when I first met Blair and said we're thinking about doing this at Beef, and wouldn't it be great if people come to Rockhampton and the best beef in Australia was served that week. And I think we're getting pretty close.
I absolutely agree. Shane Bailey, thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you. I'll see you again in the restaurant.
Oh, absolutely. Back to you in the studio. I'm just going to get Shane to see if I could sneak some of this beautiful Oysters Kilpatrick. Oysters Kilpatrick with a difference, of course, sans bacon, but with beef bacon on top of it. I can also highly recommend the spring rolls. They're absolutely delicious. Back to you in the studio.
Arlie Felton-Taylor has all the best jobs on this ground. I'm very jealous. But now here in studio, there's an idea that would send helicopter parents into a frenzy. What if every kid in a city school got sent out to the bush to do some learning? It's the idea of a young man called Xavier McCluskey.